My name's Kevin Conroy and I'm the Centre Director for Into Newcastle University. And the Centre, very, very simply, is an international centre for international students wishing to prepare for university study. They could be undergraduate or postgraduate. And our task is to help them bridge from their home background, educational system, into Newcastle University.
I joined Into especially because I knew they were giving me the opportunity to improve my English and at the same time be part of the university.
If students are going to prepare for international study at Newcastle University, the absolute best way of doing that would be on a campus at Newcastle University. You're preparing for the university, actually at the university.
They have like everything that we need, such as computer, access to library 24 hours, and they got like really good electronic teaching system.
Well, making the transition when they're coming from their home country to the university and to the country can be quite challenging. They've got to come to terms with new learning systems, new university way of study, but also a new city. So we spend a lot of time on helping them to prepare in a learning sense, but also in a living sense, in terms of them being comfortable and happy whilst they study. So we have a welfare officer, fully employed welfare officer, as well as a lot of social program activities to try and help students to sort of get out and about, mix and mingle and feel a part of a broader environment.
I didn't know how it was like to study in England because the educational system in Japan is really totally different from here. Now I learn how to research or how to use the library and all kind of things, so I really appreciate the course.
My name is Jasmine. I'm the Chinese counselor. I think it's very important to have somebody speak Mandarin here because some of the new students, when they just came, they don't know everything, they will really panic and maybe they have culture shock. It's more familiar for them to have a native speaker talk to them. At one time I have a student, he just need me make some phone call for him to talk in English because he's afraid on the phone, he can't speak very well. So I help him with that and then they'll really appreciate my help.
If you have any concern about Newcastle University, the accommodation, the fees, the course outline and everything, you just basically pop in and make an appointment and she will tell you everything that you need to know about Newcastle University. Visa
advice, for example, is critically important for international students. Accommodation could be another. Counselling, just getting used to the UK, registering with a GP, a doctor. Lots of things that we might take for granted are very, very important for our students here. Our centre is actually on the campus, part and parcel of the university, centrally located on the campus, providing both the academic facility, but also, very importantly, their accommodation, residential accommodation.
You have every access to the university facilities such as sports center, library, cluster, everything. So basically you are part of the Newcastle University itself.
There's probably 40 or so different nationalities here, and as many as 1,000 students in the summer period. And that brings quite a bit of buoyancy and a bit of atmosphere to the centre as well. Of course, students are finding out about Britain, but they're also finding out about the rest of the world.
I have been making friends with English people, and they were studying like the undergraduate multilingual course, and I will teach them Chinese and they will teach me English.
Tandem learning is an exchange between two students who are learning languages. What we can do is exchange details and find a time to meet in the week where we can practice our languages together, and it's just a really good exchange to practice languages and the skills.
We are more confident with our English, and I feel like next year I'm not going to have problems with British students. I'm not going to be as shy as I was when I came here at first.
In terms of students' accommodation, living, there's a choice, essentially. There are the halls of residence, but also some students could choose to stay with a family, what we call homestay provision, but also some students might be familiar with the city and decide to rent their own houses and apartments, and that can be the case, as it is with all students at the university. So there's a range of choices, really.
You know how to prepare for your undergraduate studies, and I think this will make you more prepared and more equipped with different kinds of skills.
We don't have to worry about our next year in Newcastle University because we are well prepared by all our teachers.
The key aspect, success I think, of what we do is with the centre working very, very closely, hand in glove with the university in ensuring that students actually progress onto their chosen degree programme, because that at the end of the day, that's the acid test.